Mr. Modi will continue as the Prime Minister of India. There is nobody in the party who can question his authority or who can ask him to take responsibility for the Bihar debacle and resign. But his authority will certainly be eroded. Most importantly, what will happen is that his iconic image as the mascot of BJP in every election will go down. First, it went down in the Delhi election where the party was wiped out, and now the wipeout in Bihar will finish him off as the party's election icon. The Modi Tsunami clearly has petered off. So the party will no longer be sure whether this man can lead them to electoral victory in West Bengal and Assam next, and then in Punjab, Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand. Most importantly for Mr. Modi himself, he will no longer be sure whether he can get a second term in 2019, whether he will win that election or not. Well, what Modi will do is deflect blame from himself. For this, I suspect he will reshuffle his cabinet shortly, trying to infuse it with new energy and create an impression that governance is back on the agenda. He wants the government to be more efficient and so on and so forth. What he will do in the process is play this game of musical chairs, moving people from one place to the other to show certain kind of dynamism. He may also use this opportunity to finish off his challengers by bringing them into his cabinet. By that I mean state leaders who could be potential challengers in 2019, that is Vasundhara Raje in Rajasthan, Shivraj Singh Chauhan in Madhya Pradesh. They could be asked to join the union cabinet so that they become subservient to Mr. Modi. As far as the economic agenda of Mr. Modi is concerned, my suspicion is that after the Bihar defeat, it will actually start moving forward. The reason is very simple. Political parties in the opposition up to now were obdurate and non-cooperative because they thought they had been completely marginalized, they had no role, and that the only role they could find is by obstructing parliament, obstructing the agenda of Mr. Modi. Now, after the Bihar victory, they will suddenly find that they're back in the game again. That if they form the right alliances, they can come into power in the states and who knows, at a later date at the center also. So their attention will be more towards politics, alliances, rather than obstructing the economy and not letting the economy grow. This does not mean that they would fully follow the agenda of Mr. Modi. I think they will moderate his economic proposals, but they'll allow them to go through. This is a great advantage of BJP's defeat in Bihar. I doubt it very much. I think communalism is in the DNA of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh and its protege, the Bharatiya Janata Party. They cannot get rid of their ideology. Their ideology is communal and they are the product of that ideology. In fact, my suspicion is that the Bihar defeat will make the RSS and the RSS family of organizations more inward looking, more insular. They may actually become more communal. Also, given the fact that you have elections in West Bengal and Assam in 2016, Punjab, Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh in 2017. For these elections, they may once again use the communal agenda. In UP, that kind of communal polarization is already in place in Western UP. They may go forward with it. The lesson they will take from Bihar elections could be a negative one. They will try and figure out why did Hindu consolidation not take place? Where did we go wrong? So they may actually pursue this kind of polarization much more vigorously in the coming days. And they may also persuade the government to move in that direction. Already a debate has been started by the judiciary on the Uniform Civil Code. My suspicion is the government will back Uniform Civil Code, which will lead to polarization. I think RSS organizations like the Bajrang Dal and the Vishwa Hindu Parishad will rake up the issue of building the Ram temple at Ayodhya once again. The government may do nothing, but by putting the issue on the national agenda, they will polarize voters, especially before the Uttar Pradesh elections. Well, the Bihar election results will certainly lead to a new kind of polarization in Indian politics. Opposition parties will start forming alliances, knowing that the right alliances can lead to winning elections. Bihar will be an important building block towards the 2019 general election in terms of forming alliances. The next big building block for alliances would come from Uttar Pradesh, where, for example, if Ms. Mayawati's Bahujan Samaj Party and the Congress were to come together, they would pose a formidable challenge to the Samajwadi Party and the BJP. I'm not saying this will happen, but that is a possibility. Nothing is impossible. Nobody thought that Nitish Kumar and Lalu Yadav would come together, but they did, and did so successfully. Whether there would be a grand alliance of secular parties against the communal forces in 2019 remains to be seen. But I think people will move towards it, opposition parties will move towards it. Who will lead that alliance is up in the air. As of now, Nitish Kumar, with his record, he's a stellar candidate for that job. But it could as well be Ms. Mamata Banerjee if she sweeps West Bengal elections. It could be somebody non-controversial and benign as Mr. Naveen Patnaik. But as of now, it is Nitish Kumar who can take on Narendra Modi, and he's proven that he can take him on successfully. But whether that will happen in 2019 remains to be seen. Hopefully, Amit Shah's behavior will change, will become more inclusive. He'll start listening to people, and people accuse him of arrogance. Hopefully that arrogance will come down. What will happen to the BJP? Nothing much will happen to the BJP. The BJP today stands completely deinstitutionalized. The BJP is just two people, Narendra Modi and his head honcho Amit Shah. As long as these people remain, the BJP will remain a deinstitutionalized political party. If the party wants to rejuvenate itself, it has to rejuvenate its institutions, its party organs, its parliamentary board, and start going back to the processes of collective decision making. However, whether this will happen or not is a matter of speculation. Personally, I don't think any such thing will happen. Mr. Modi will never get rid of Amit Shah voluntarily because he wants to control the party. If Amit Shah goes, he doesn't control the party. That is why he got his own man, who was just a minister of state, accused of 3 murders at that time, from Gujarat as party president. Now, would somebody else ask him to change the party president? That somebody else could only be the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. But the RSS doesn't have much ground to maneuver today. They conceded all ground to Mr. Modi when they allowed him to appoint somebody from his own state as party president. So on what grounds today will they say that, remove Mr. Amit Shah? They have no grounds to say anything. Parties win and lose elections, and party presidents are not blamed for that. So I think Mr. Shah may complete his full term. There are others who think that he may be removed, he may be made Chief Minister of Gujarat, when Mrs. Anandiben Patel will probably be made a governor somewhere. But whether that happens or not remains to be seen. It depends on what kind of pressure builds up against Mr. Modi or against Mr. Amit Shah.